Hello, my name is Lee, and welcome back for another episode of richest and Supreme Ultimate. In previous episode we started, well, we had to kind of pull back. There's a lot of enemies in Gimbal's territory right now. We've managed to push a little bit forward in a few places, but it's just a couple hexes at most. But we got a defensive line there, now we got our artillery relatively well secured, and slowly but surely we're doing a lot of damage. I mean, actually, how much? Okay, so we started at 5,500, not 55, 3,500 units destroyed total. And I think we will be able to get a lot more today. Maybe, well, probably not quite 4,000, but 3,800 is quite likely. There's a lot of troops going around here. That's actually a lot of British troops moving in there, but they're going over there, unfortunately. And this trench is not ready yet. Although, it doesn't need to be. Let's just get in there. Push the enemy out a little bit. There we go, another tank destroyed. And these tanks are going to get destroyed. I think what we're going to do is we're going to start moving this one a little bit forward. Did we get in the second... Oh wait, yeah, we got artillery there. And I thought I said... Wait, no, it was that artillery then... Oh wait, no. No, there was an artillery somewhere over here that I thought I sent. Or was it just that one, maybe? I keep forgetting, quite frankly. Hard to keep track of all these troops. Okay, well that's kind of destroyed. There's not a lot of troops there. You are going for repairs, yeah. Okay, we've got the elite forces in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to entrench them in here. And slowly make my way in, or start pushing the front line here in a few places. That's a lot of a garrison brought in. That's garrisons. Got one IF2 at the salient there. We've got 5 units here. I think it's time to go and start digging our way through this plains here. Oh, that's a splash actually. I think the artillery is actually still on its way. No, that's not it, but yeah, it's probably heading down here somewhere, if I remember correctly. Right, so let's just go ahead here, entrench. We can destroy that unit. We are going to get bombarded by some artillery, unfortunately, but there's not much I can do about it. Other than build a trench to take a little bit less damage, I suppose. But the... Oh, wow, that's actually Myanmar's artillery there, now that I think of it. And the Dutch artillery. So I don't think our enemy really had... Oh, crap. They just destroyed that, didn't they? They did, because it's under bombardment, so we can't really build them. That's an issue. That really is an issue, actually. I wonder. I suppose we could at least move these in here. Like this area, because it's not under artillery fire, should be able to hold. But since we can't build that, we need to pull back from the front line there. Is there... no, there's not a lot of friendly troops there. I mean, there's one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just get in here. Have that infantry shoot at the enemies while I pull back. And then what they are going to be doing is they're going to destroy that. I'll push it back. They're going to try to capture these 2 provinces. And then we'll destroy the units going in there. So we're going to be exploiting the stupidity of the AI a little bit here. And there's a bit of a combat in here, but the IF2 and the anti-tank or tank destroyer are going to be destroyed. And now we've got a little bit of stuff in there. Let's go ahead and build another trench over here. Now I do know that the trenches are not really the best, but that's the quickest thing to build. It means the least amount of waiting around. I might actually build a trench over there as well. That's going to save up 2 trenches worth of garrisons. And that stack is still massive. Right, labor shortage, 2.9%, so it's actually improving a little bit. But only a little bit. Who's... Oh. Is that Ethiopia? Yeah, that's Ethiopian anti-tank gun moving in on our front line there. I think it might be thinking that it's helping. And in a way, I suppose it does. Okay, so that's technically a friendly unit there. if we manage to push back... I mean, technically if we could get a front line over here or something, that'd be really good already. And then slowly but surely we could maybe try to move our way all the way to there. To cut off the northern border entirely, take that village. And take that village, and maybe even that mine. But it's going to take a lot of time to break through all of these troops. And our forces are spread quite thin right now, unfortunately. But the front line is holding. So that's at least a good thing. Right, we've got another IF2 here. Where do we want to move you in? I suppose I'm going to move you down here to start capturing some of these friendly troops to start... or have them firing at the enemy. Oh, and that's under artillery fire there. Oh, that's good. Well, let's go ahead and capture that then. Destroy that Puma. There we go. I'm going to have you go a little bit to the behind. Also to the rear of that. I will put in full garrison there. This one's going to have 2 garrisons later on, but we might put it as 3 first. Right, so we did sell some more things. We're still making a lot of money despite all this war. How are we doing in terms of military goods? Down to 79,000, so it's still going down. It's not going down as quickly as it could be, which is a good thing, of course. But at least we still have some. I think that's the main thing in here. Maybe eventually people are going to try to sell us some of that, and we may need to buy them. But until then, don't need to worry about it too much. I think it's time to do another strike over here. There's a lot of very damaged units. We could probably destroy quite a few of them. Indeed we can. And that's going to try to kind of push forward over here to get... If I could get the front line along this all the way to the coastline, that'd be really nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually entrench in there. There we go. And can I build a trench here yet? No, not quite. Now we can. Have to wait for the day to switch over. Right, so you are offering to buy consumables. Okay, sure. Alright then. That trench is not completed yet. But at least the territory is holding. Over here we've got these troops. I suppose what we could do is we could do another strike over here, destroy a couple more units, and then pull back. Just keep doing that over and over again for a while. Until the enemy is weakened enough. Oh. I think that's Ivory Coast's plane over there. And there's a Finnish T-72M. Oh. Correction, there was a T-72M there. Not anymore. Is that a lot of troops there? It is actually quite a few. So we might want to wait a little bit before we move in further on that one. We've got artillery, but it's not really shooting, is it? No, I do dare say it isn't. Let's get a little bit closer then. I mean, actually it may have been firing a little bit. Oh yeah, a lot of the artillery is actually quite experienced. I'm not entirely sure if that has been getting the experience in this conflict, or mostly in the previous one, to be fair, which might be the latter one. Now the question is, do I remove this, or I might keep some sort of border at here still, although I suppose, well that one, yeah, let's go ahead and get some troops in here for a little while. We'll get the trench in here and get that built up and all that. I suppose this one we could now scrap. Just making our way through here. There's still some unfriendly attacking in here. Well, that's lovely. Let's go ahead and get these 4 in here for a moment. We can destroy a couple units in there, I reckon. Well, especially the combat engineers will take a lot of damage, I'm afraid. But if we could destroy a few more units, that's be fine. Oh, I mean, that is few destroyed already. Let's start pulling back some of these. And try to destroy that Swedish tank there. There we go, now I'm going to pull the rest of the units back. These 2 I'm going to send back to be repaired. So there we go, a little bit of advance over there at least. And over here we got the trench built, so let's go ahead and get some trenches, all the garrisons in there. I'm not going to remove that quite yet, let the garrison build up a little bit. Because if there's suddenly an attacker pushing us back from there, then we're going to be screwed. So I'd rather keep this backup position here until we can make sure that this is going to hold. Now I wonder, there's only 3 units there. Most of them are quite damaged, they're tanks, so the IF2 should be pretty good against them. All things considered, so we can destroy some of that. Yeah, that's 1 down, 2 down. I'm gonna get a 3rd one down here as well, I think. Indeed we did. Okay, let's go ahead and build a trench. And that corner held quite nicely. But now we're gonna start making our way forward, I suppose. Oh, right, that is actually on the same line. All of that, interesting. That is a lot of troops there. I'm going to do a bit of a risky thing here. We are down very far in garrisons, so we can only do a small strike in here, destroy some of those, and then pull back to the trenches, I reckon. But we're going to kind of clear out the area here. Oh, that's a few destroyed already. Make that 4. Okay. Over here, they are trying to push through there, but our artillery should be firing on them. Well, it's firing on someone, that's for sure. It kind of looks like it might be that one. But I'm not entirely sure. Now, we did get the artillery down here now. Indeed we did, so that's firing a lot of stuff around here. So that's good. Or on a lot of stuff around there. I'm going to get another one of these IF2s in here. Into that particular group, and then you've already repaired. So how many is that? That's back to 5, I suppose. Although there's probably one that is still repairing, actually. We haven't gotten any more troops there. Good to know. Oh, but we have gotten someone repair in here. Where's your group? Oh, is that one? Right. That's fine. We have no garrison here because we never started building a garrison there. We should probably do that, though. Oh, I should probably give these orders to entrench, so as soon as the trenches are completed, we can get that underway. Well, the garrison is slowly building up there. Over here we got... Well, we've got 4 units there right now. There's 1 more incoming, and then... Actually, yeah, another one incoming. Pretty sure that there should be 1 more that are sent to be repaired. But I could be mistaken. Okay. I mean, again, we're playing this very slow. I would rather not lose too many units, so that's kind of the reason why we're doing that. Or a lot of this. You want to buy some consumer goods? Sure. Though it's probably giving us way too much money right now. How much do we have oil? 225 million barrels. Okay, that's not too bad. Consumer goods, we've got about 80,000 tons. A lot of military goods. Got a bit of rubber stockpile as well, but that's not really that valuable. Not at least per ton basis. That is still a massive stack there. So what are the kill numbers now? 3,650. So we've already gotten about 150-ish this episode, so that's not too bad, quite frankly. Let's go ahead and get some garrisons in here, shall we? I mean, at least that's one slowly building up its garrisons. I suppose what I could do, actually, is entrench you there. Once we've got a bit of a garrison in here, we're going to have the infantry moving down south to destroy some of this. And we'll build up a trench line through there. Then we'll probably build up a little bit along the border again, up to there. And then build back south. That should be fine. That's another German unit. So how many units have the Germans lost? Oh, so if you have a look at the units lost, actually, Turkey has lost the most, then Netherlands, then Italy, India, Egypt, Nigeria, South Africa, Cameroon, Greece, Algeria, Germany, Russia. Oh man, there's a lot of nations that have lost a lot more than I have in terms of raw units. Oh wow, and we've gotten quite a few kills in the meanwhile, while I wasn't looking. Okay, so we've got this stack here now. That is not the full stack yet, is it? Nope. Okay, so now we are about to have a full stack of troops here. The thing is to build up the trenches in this section, we need to destroy the artillery. And that's a bit easier said than done because there's a massive stack of units here. So what we need to do is we need to gather up the troops. And we basically just go around and slowly weaken around the defenses here. They'll probably send in a lot of troops to replace the units. Actually, let's have a look at what does it look like in... Oh, it's still some troops around here, but it's not looking quite as bad as it was before in terms of units moving in. So it might be that in about a month or two, majority of the troops that they brought in here have already been, or are already inside Gabon, and most of them have probably been destroyed. Okay, let's take this entire group. Let's deselect those. Not that it really matters. Remove from group and regroup. So that's group 2 now. Okay, let's go ahead and get in here. Destroy some of that. Because that's the easiest one to kind of attack. There's only one stack of units that will be in there. Without any help from garrisons. Right, then when you get in here, destroy a few units there. There we go, that's a few kills. There's one unit over there. I could actually make my way all the way along this border, destroy that stack as well. And it's going to kind of force them to capture a lot of this, which means that they'll be in contact with our garrisons again. Send one of these to be repaired. It's taking a fair bit of damage. That leopard needs to be destroyed. There we go. So it doesn't keep its level, so to speak. Okay, so artillery's doing fine. We clear out that entire row of stuff there. I just wonder if we can... We could advance here. There's a few more tanks there, which we can destroy, plus some Swedish infantry. Which seems to be pretty good quality, actually. Well, you're going to be going there. Oh, right, that's a friendly unit that was mostly damaged there first. Oh, and now they're sending the troops to fight the garrisons again. Which means that the garrisons are going to be victorious. Come on, destroy it. There we go. Right, I'm just going to send this entire group to be repaired now. We cleared out some of this. Technically, if we were to push in here, we could maybe destroy an artillery piece or two. But it's still way too large stack in here, probably, so I don't think we'll be able to push through there. But we weakened them a little bit again. Now we're going to start pushing elsewhere in the meanwhile. Is the garrison over here? It's not actually started yet. Why is that? Oh, we got a bit of a garrison there. It could be that it wasn't built yet. That is probably the reason, actually. Now this one we can scrap already. And I suppose what we could do is we could build another trench there. And do we have a garrison in here? No. So let's go ahead and make sure that we do have one there. Let's slowly make our way around. I mean, I suppose what I could do, I'm going to just get you in here to protect that so they can't just take the province while we're building up that. Oh man, that's a lot of units that are about to be destroyed there. Oh yeah, that's a unit destroyed again. This might actually be a reason for a lot of the units dying right now, or a lot of the kills right now, because just that stack has been there for a while, and it's been under fire for a lot of that time. So it means that they're not going to be doing all that much, I reckon. Okay, let's go ahead and get the infantry in here. Start clearing out some of this. We'll make our trench wall over here again. And then we're going to advance along the border up to this point and then make our way south again. Okay, so that's a lot of bit troops there. We should be able to kill all of that. Madagascar requires consumable, okay. And we started building a trench, as was to be expected, or as we already said it, I suppose. Right, is that... it's technically a friendly unit fighting a friendly unit again. Lovely. But it's because they're not officially in the war, which kind of causes the issues. So Israel also has some troops here, but that got destroyed, and the garrisons are actually doing really good work here, I do admit. We've got 56,000 reserve personnel now, so that is actually just growing. Oh, and we've got a Russian tank here. Excellent. Clearing us some room. And actually start building the trench over there. Well, we may need to... I suppose I could build it there, but I'd rather get it in here. We may need to wait for a little bit for that. Or is this? Yeah, it's jungle, it just doesn't have supplies. It will... Oh, there we go, now it has. I was about to say, it will spread there. It may take some time. Let's go ahead and spread out some of the troops into there, just in case. Do we have... We got some elite forces in here. Are we ready to punch through that? I think we are. Let's get in here and destroy that stack. That's going to be a lot of units destroyed, plus there's some friendly units going through there anyway. Is this? That's also elite forces, good. We did lose one of the units there at some point, but this is going to be a massive... Let's have a look. So those all have Iron Stars right now. After this combat, some of them may get some new levels, let's just say. And with the garrison in here activated, well, it's not too bad a situation yet. But yeah, most of these troops... Oh, there we go. Massacre has begun. Or maybe a turkey shoot. So that Thanksgiving was quite nearby, although it's not really a thing in Finland. There we go. It's not too bad. No one got a level, unfortunately, but hey, at least we got a little bit forward. You know what? I'm just gonna have this unit set up a shop there. We've got a lot of IF2s over here, which actually I suppose we could take. And entrench over there. Right, that way we are at least making some headway here. A very slow headway, mind you. Well, there we go. Right, so I wanted you to go get some repairs. So let's have you do that. Actually, one thing that I suppose I could do is... I mean, the barracks over there isn't that much further than this, but I could maybe get a proper fortification again over here somewhere. It's going to take a while to be built, but it might be useful. Oh, there's some enemies trying to go around there. That's IF2s. We got IF2s over here in defending a defensive position, so we might have the upper hand. Plus, they are a bit low in combat time by the looks of it, or at least morale or something. In any case, the effectiveness is a bit low, or lower, at least. Right, I wanted to build a trench there. Once we've got the trench there, we'll build a fortification in here. And we'll leave these two trenches in here, like kind of being around the fortification to provide some extra garrison, or extra layer of defense. Well, in the fortification we're going to get a barracks for extra repairs. Do we need... We probably don't need more supplies though. And we don't really have air force, so we don't really need the airfield there either. Okay, so that's friendly unit, and that is not friendly unit. The problem is that the same flag. Well, essentially the same flag anyway. Ooh. Right, so that was a large stack there. Let's go ahead and take this. Get into here and destroy that stack next. That is still going to be a massive stack there. I'm just going to have you entrench in here, just to make sure that you won't be bombarding the same place after that, because I'm pretty sure that was the one that we gave the orders to do the bombardment. Trench. There you go. I'm going to have these entrench. And we do not really have a garrison there yet. I'm not entirely sure if we lost the garrison there or if it just hasn't been built up yet. That is a friendly unit, so we're not going to be firing that one. That's good. And I'm pretty sure that our group number 2 over here is ready for another strike. Try to clear out some more of this corner. I don't see artillery shooting at us right now, but as soon as we get in here, there's bound to be artillery in there. But it looks like we are getting through a lot of the enemy defenses. So why is the kill count now 3,800? Okay. I mean, that is kind of what I sort of expected, really. But not done yet. Soon, though, but not yet. Right, so that's not built up yet. There's an Italian tank over there. We got some friendly units around us now, so that's good. The trenches are going to take a little bit longer, but once we get those, we're going to move in the artillery maybe into this particular trench. Let's do that already. So we can start shooting at that stack there. At least in theory. How much it's actually going to do though, I don't know. Or if it's actually going to even fire on there. I could give the manual order for them, but that means that they can't be entrenched at the same time, which means that you can't have a massive stack of artillery that way. Not that you necessarily need to have a massive stack of artillery. But it can help. So that's building up the garrison. That's built up the garrison so we can get rid of this trench. Oh, right, and this one, I think we can actually build a trench here. That one doesn't really have a garrison, though. Let's make sure that we add in some more troops there. I mean, we still have the artillery in here. I suppose we could move those closer. Start shooting it. Or, like, we got one garrison there? Or one full unit. Oh, and we lost a garrison somewhere. Right now. Oh, that one. Well, not entirely surprised, to be fair. But anyway, we are once again out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if I haven't already. Also got the links down below in the description, but other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.